Hello team, this is what we do. Those are your tasks, problems, and first we remind each other what the terminology means. So this is the definition. If you have an angle and want to know its complement, you subtract it from 90 degrees. And it's exactly the topic of the first problem, number 32. So let us draw a picture. 32, we have an unknown angle. First of all, this is the right angle. This is the right angle. Here it is. And then we have an unknown angle. We don't know it. But what we know, let's dash it. This is an unknown angle which we have. Let's make it x. Let's call it x. All we know is that it's 6 degrees less than the measure of the other angle, which I'll make, for example, purple. This is complement to x. So we have what we know, an unknown angle x, and we know that there is another angle which is complement to x, and x plus this other angle make 90 degrees. The sum is 90 degrees. So we know one more thing about this complement angle, that the measure of an angle x, we call it x, an angle, and we call it x, and let it be, is less, 6 degrees less than the measure of its complement. So we have to understand that our equation in this case is x plus we understand that the measure of the complement is x plus 6. X plus 6. It means exactly that the measure of x is less, 6 degrees less than its complement. So it's our angle x plus 6 degrees, it's its complement, and it must be 90 degrees as a sum total. Then we open parentheses, then the usual thing, and solve it for x, and then 2x plus 6 degrees equals 90. Then we subtract, isolate 2x as usual, 2x plus 6 degrees minus 6 degrees, 90 degrees minus 6 degrees, 6 cancel here. 90 minus 6, it's 84, so 2x equals 84 degrees. Then we then we isolate x. X is 42 degrees. That's our first answer. And then the next problem, it's 34. What do we have here? The measure of one angle is 3 degrees more than a half of the measure, 1/2 of the measure of its supplement. Again, we read the definition. The supplement of x is the angle that you add to x to make 100 degrees. So we draw a straight angle. Here it is. And we know our picture is like that. Our picture is this time like that. Well, I don't want to be exact. I don't know. So let it be again angle x, which we don't know. That's the unknown angle, and one angle. We don't know, it's x. But what we know, that it is compared to 1/2 of the measure of its supplement. Where is its supplement? Okay, let's again take this color and write it here. Its supplement to x. Where is the half of this angle? Let's take another color, for example, this one, and bisect approximately. So it makes, we've bisected the supplement. This thing is torturing me. Here it is. 1/2 of a supplement to x is the preposition of. The preposition is of. I was wrong. Supplement of x, and here the preposition is of, and here the preposition is of. So anyway, when we bisect, we get 1/2 of supplement of x, and this is another 1/2, and I change the color. 1/2 of supplement of x. So we can now compare. We can take either supplement of x because they're equal. It's just two equal parts of this whole supplement of x angle. So we can compare to either part, of course. So we know that x is 3 degrees more than 1/2 of the supplement. So it means that this thing, for example, let's take this one. We know what do we know? We know that this thing is 3 degrees less. We have to understand that our angle x is 3 degrees more than half of the measure of the supplement. It means that the measure of the supplement, half of it, is 3 degrees less. So, in other words, it's x minus 3 degrees. Let's check again. Our angle x is 3 degrees more than this thing. This, which is x, should be 3 degrees more than this is than this. And we called this x minus 3 degrees. It's all right. We're right. I mean, everything is correct. When x is 3 degrees more than this, then this is 3 degrees less than x, and that's exactly what we wrote. That's maybe the only trick. And then we know that the other part, the other half, is of course the same. It's also x minus 3 degrees. And now all we do is add one thing to another and to the third thing, and we get what do we get as a sum? 180 degrees. That's our equation. We have x minus 3 for the first half plus of the supplement, then plus x minus 3 degrees for the second half, and plus x itself. And we know that all together they give us 180 degrees. Then we solve this equation. Let us open the parentheses. X minus 3 degrees plus x minus 3 degrees plus x equals 180. Oh, sorry, no, 0. Then we combine like terms. We simplify. How many x's do we have? We have 3 x's. It's quite a chopper, 3 x's. Anyway, 3x minus how many 3's do we have? 3 and 3 makes 6 degrees. It's 180. So then we do the usual thing. 6 plus 6 degrees. We isolate 3x. Then you know the procedure. And here we go. And now all we have to do is to we have to divide by 3, and thus getting this x equals so how much 180 divided by 3, it's 60, 60, and another 6 gives us 2. It's 62 degrees. Yeah, way up there. So this is the answer, 62 degrees. That's our answer. So again, the idea, let's make the answers red, box them red, and let's think again. So in this kind of problems, you are given nothing but the sum. In the first case, all the time when you are told that something happens to an angle and its complement, and you can compare them, you know that the angle plus its complement is always 90, and they are somehow compared. For example, one angle is 6 degrees smaller than the other, less than the measure of its complement, and you make an equation, and that's here you go. And in the second problem, it's relatively the same, but you have the other angle. They are talking about the supplement. So you have an angle and the other angle, which if you add it to this angle, which gives you both angles give you 180. That's it. That's it. You again understand. The only thing you have to understand is how they are related to each other. So you understand that if this one is 3 degrees more than this one, one angle is 3 degrees more than 1/2 of the measure of its supplement, then this is 3 degrees less. You can change it. The alternative way, you could, but it's a little bit awkward, but anyway, you could, if you call this y and this y, then it will be y plus 3, because y plus 3 degrees, that's the alternative. Either you translate it, it's more convenient to call the first angle x to denote the first angle as x. because you start with x, you want to know it, x. And here, when you calculate y, you have to subtract or add a 3 to y. Anyway, this is the same. This is the same. And of course, you have to bisect 1/2. You understand that it's you have to draw a bisector, and then. In the second case, 3y plus 3 degrees is 180, and actually it means that 3y is 169. Let's solve it in y's. It's y plus y plus y plus 3 degrees. It's 180 again. It gives us 3y equals to 177. We divide by 3, and it gives y. It gives y 59. Yes, 59 degrees. And then our answer is not y exactly, but our angle equals y plus 3 degrees, which gives us 59 degrees plus 3 degrees. And this is exactly the answer we got the first time, 62 degrees. So there are two ways to do this. The second time, well, actually it's the same. You could choose anything as x, but you have to keep this relationship. One is 100 degrees, no, 3 degrees less than the other one, or the other one is 3 degrees more than the first one. That's it. I hope it's better now. Have a very nice time and good luck with your test.